everybody. I'm back. It's Tina. Let's do the inner wilds. I am a little ill or feeling under the weather right now, and it is, I don't know, 11:23, somewhere around there. On what is it? July the 6th. Is that right? Yeah, Tuesday. On its way to Wednesday. So I asked Spirit a quick question, and just wanted what I needed to know for the time being. This is so this card came out first out of my hand selection, and this is meaning that you are the fire starter. You are the initiator, one of new beginnings, adaptable, just like the lizard. And the lizard is known to survive in harsh conditions, to the point where, getting your tail caught does not prohibit you, even when severed. So you're highly adaptable, and even when your tail is severed, it grows back, and sometimes it grows back in multiples. Regardless of the situation, you are more steady than ever, because the tail is used for stability and maneuvering through, let's say, this obstacle course of wands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the elemental of fire, which is equivalent to the Ace of Wands. So hidden in this is the 8 of Wands, which is fast forward movement, communication, being grounded as you're maneuvering through this obstacle course. It's almost like you are the 9th wand, which establishes boundaries, stands ground when needing to. You are at the center point. You are one with your surroundings. Your obstacle course is your resource, is part of your resource, your utilities, right? And that's what I'm being told. Now, next to that, we got the second line, we got a 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands is having the higher ground. And are those bugs crawling all over him? Well, let's look at that closely. We have 3, 6, 7. 7 bugs, yeah. So although they've come to pester him, get all up in his business and stuff, which I totally feel. Look, he's looking at us right now like, oh God, like, again, seriously. So anyway, it actually does help build character in creating inner peace with whatever's going on around you, even if somewhat invasive. So I totally get that vibe. And ultimately, you are the bigger person, aren't you? You stand your ground. You do not let it disturb you. You do notice it's there, this presence. Yet it makes you stronger, more resilient. Can you see? He knows you know. It's not just inner wisdom, but it's spoken through his being. And he knows that he's not the only one in these shoes. So he's speaking to one that already understands. This is having higher ground, being the bigger person, the one that truly survives. Do you see that? Then next follows with 6 of Earth, or 6 of Pentacles, is what I got. So we have 6 gnomes here. They're earthly elementals, and they remind us to that hard work does pay off, and that you can still take delight in what you're doing, in guarding, in protecting, preserving principles, really. And they remind me of beings of substance of earth. And Six of Pentacles, I usually shortcut my way into the term of reciprocity, the give and take relationship of this world. And mainly it's, the card is, its motto is sharing is caring. And you how do I say this? We all have something to share, right? And but there was something about hard work that comes into play here. I think it's having something worthy to share, but it also takes work in staying true to that, whatever it is of substance. So this person is looking straight at us, but he's directed towards this vision here. So that's what helps give this person higher ground. That's what I'm being told. And then the next ones that came out was the Ace of Air in reverse. Wait a minute. Is Elemental the king? Oh gosh. I think that's the king. King of Wands is passionate still. So I definitely consider that the ninth wand embedded in this as a secret message. Either way, the King of Wands does hold the Ace of Wands. So there's truth in that. But then on the other side, I got the Ace of Air in reversal. So the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords is the smartest card in the deck. But you see this like whole tornado effect. It's almost like we're not in Kansas anymore. Things are in disarray, in chaos. And that's where we get our wisdom, is learning through this quiet stillness, even if it be in sleep. The elementals work with us. The divine forces work with us in being able to learn from what feels like a mishap, what shakes our world and stirs it up. So when it comes in reverse, what I'm seeing here is things may be in disarray, and we are just in the mode of assessing it. So it's kind of like our world is turned upside down, and we are currently falling, and we just need to reassess. Currently, or due to, or that's what's happening. And then alongside of that, I have the Crone of Earth, which is equivalent to the King. Yeah, okay. It goes in Maiden Mother Crone here. So the Crone is the highest seat, okay? The highest point of wisdom of Earth. So she is like the mother to all. She is the best mother in the deck when you see her in queen mode, but Crone is a more elevated aspect when you look at the divine feminine. So she's pulling in this wisdom, right? She's going to make the most out of it. But I asked for clarification on this, and this is what I got, which was the Five of Earth, which is Five of Pentacles. So when I look at that, she's upholding these events, these natural atrocities When we think of a waterfall, we think of destruction as well as beauty. And she's upholding that in order to draw that in and to make something of it. So that is our message for today, 10:08 on the clock. You see the gnomes are in observation. That's really what that is. And it's also a cleansing, right? Do you see how she's drawing that in? And it's almost like the background I'm seeing. There is a forest in the background, but do you see the imagery, how that kind of transforms this misty area from like the bottom half of the waterfalls? So she is also a part of that. This is like almost like a tower moment falling through and a cleansing. And then you see how the clouds are almost mirrored, annexed, and it transforms into this mystical, intuitive nature that she draws in order to absorb the lessons that are due to learn. Let's go ahead and pick one more card. Okay, let's go with that one. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Pentacles means being patient. Monitoring whatever it is that is in growth, and waiting out almost. Do you see the shark here? So they are, as long as they are patient, they'll be able to observe the beauty of things, the blessings along the way. But lurking underneath, if they cause a ruckus, they will be observed by something else. So I think it's just being cautious, right? Staying within this mode, because danger lurks, and we don't want to stir the water, make things more difficult than they need to be. And I think that's just a word of caution, especially when there's forces pestering you to kind of perturb your nature and throw you off course, and believe things that are, outside of your highest good. And let nature take its course, because there is beauty in it, right? Is there anything else, Spirit, that you want us to take in? I'm looking at that one. 5 of air. That's 5 of swords. We have our palmistry card here. This is your action hand, your right hand. And I think it draws back to my previous reading that was, I didn't record, but it was right before this one. And it was more of a personal one. So this is about creating your own destiny, being able to shift a few things here and there, that you ultimately have the power to do that with your actions. You see the crackling behind here? The lines. So as with the earth, the changes in weather, the extremities of the desert, when there's lots of rain and then just extreme heat. You see the crackling in the mud, yeah? Same goes here for the conditions that we act upon, that we are constantly in motion, in movement, in basically engraving these features within our lives. It's, what do you say it? It's accountability. It's, that's what that is. I forget the saying of it, but when you take hold of something, it's basically taking accountability, taking ownership of your destiny. That's what we're looking at. I think that's, and also that is the upper hand. I was just going to place that there and to look at everything. And that's mainly what we're looking at here. Cautionary on that. And being that it's alongside the Five of Swords, I normally read in its traditional sense as, you know, be aware of your ego and what you want, what you're trying to seize. So alongside the Seven of Pentacles, I think that fits very well. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, higher selves. Hope you got something out of this. I just wanted to do a little Instagram read. Hope you liked it. Okay. Thanks. Bye.